Hello, welcome back to Phoenix Wright. Before anyone says anything, I have actual energy today. Because yesterday was a struggle, man. I was exhausted. Yesterday was a struggle, but I've got energy. I'm ready to do the trial. I can't wait. I had to end the trial midway, even though I prefer not to, because I literally was losing my mind. I was so tired. So we're kind of starting off at an awkward point where I have to like pick up where we left off in the trial. So I'm gonna try my best. I remember there being like one test where I read it and was like, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna end the stream. I think I'll just do that. This case is a marathon, so don't feel bad if you have to stop before to be continued. Thank you. It's always the last ones that are so long. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I said there were no problems, and then Phoenix was like, no, that's wrong. I was like, oh, okay, my bad. So I'm gonna say there is a contradiction. About what? I don't know, and I don't remember. This theory contradicts something in an earlier testimony. What are you babbling about? Now, for argument's sake, let's suppose Mr. Ungard was the killer. If that's the case, I think it's impossible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent. Oh, it's impossible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent. Well, I'm still really suspicious on... Okay, no, wait. I tried the magazine clipping and it didn't work. I tried it and it didn't work. It's impossible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent. Famous, oh yes, thank you. So basically a famous actor got murdered and the person we're defending was his rival actor who is assumed, like there's a lot of evidence that's been planted that he did it. So we're trying to prove that he didn't do it. And honestly, I really don't think he did it. I think you tried wine glass and magazine clipping before you did. Thank you. Okay. I could try the press conference ticket. Like maybe he was going to get him for the press conference. Either way, it doesn't matter. I saved. And I don't mind saves coming. He's giving me that smug look. It was wrong. Naturally, you point out to the one piece with the least value, but with such vigor. Okay, I get it. I was wrong. What if I did think about it one more time? I've never seen this before. I think I need a little more time on this one. So let me get this straight. Edgeworth's theory goes like this. When the defendant went to the victim's room, he had no intention of killing him. Now, up to this point, are there any problems with this theory? Okay, so I have to say yes, because when I said there are no problems, he said I was wrong. So there has to be a contradiction. It's impossible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent. The killer. Yeah, that's what I was saying from an earlier testimony, but I don't have a testimony piece of evidence. Or do I use a person? Do I use a person? Come fuck. Well, I don't have a testimony like in my Can I use, what if I use the map? No. Enjoy your youth while you can. Okay, sorry. Could it be the guitar case? Because the guitar case was brought up in the testimony. I'll try the guitar case, because that was brought up. Listen, yesterday I was tired and stupid, and today I'm awake and stupid. There's not much difference between the two. Mr. On Guard, what? For argument's sake, let's suppose Mr. On Guard was the killer. If that's the case, I think it's impossible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without the intent. I don't know, chat. I really don't know. Okay, chat, can I ask you, this is like a one of two answer question. Do I need to present evidence or a profile? Evidence. I feel like I've gone through it all. Okay, we could say the button that was also brought up in the testimony was ripped from his costume, is covered in Kurita's blood, found in On Guard's hakama. How much more evidence do I have? How much more evidence do I have? Something in an earlier testimony. What are you babbling about? Now, for argument's sake, let's suppose Mr. On Guard was the killer. If that's the case, I think... Oh, is it the knife? It's impossible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent because he brought his knife. So it has to be the knife, right? Is this what it's like for your brain to work? That took me so long, and I would like to apologize. And for that, I would like to apologize that took me so goddamn long. This knife, this was used by Mr. On Guard at dinner. Yes, we did establish that. Which means that if my client was in fact the killer, then he brought this knife with him when he went to visit Mr. Kurita. I suppose. However, you just said it yourself. At that time, the defendant had held no intent to murder. If that were true, then why would he bring a knife? He wouldn't, would he? But with a British accent. Apology accepted, thank you. The wrinkles are coming back. I haven't moisturized my brain in a while, so the wrinkles are coming back. I love when I figure it out, not before trying every single piece of evidence I have and profile. Don't forget all the profiles. Which means, Mr. Edgeworth, your theory was flawed from supposition 1. I'm sorry. And one more thing. And another thing. If the murderer was wearing the costume at the time of the murder, then there should be glove marks left on the knife. Glove marks? You can leave glove marks? Don't people wear gloves to not leave any marks? Which means the defendant's fingerprints shouldn't be all over it like bees on a hive. Edgeworth is like, Phoenix Wright, that was hot. Kiss me. And that brings me to my final point. This knife was planted by the real killer to hide their identity and mislead us. Order, I say. Order in the court. He never has order in his court, ever. Can I say that? Ever. Was this knife really planted by the killer? Why would the murderer do such a thing? To frame. Just in case. To frame Matt. It's to frame my client, Mr. On Guard, of course. To frame? Aren't you forcing the interpretation just a little too hard on this one? Why are British accents so hard? Doing a British accent is so hard unless you're doing a posh accent. But we just established that the witness saw the nickel samurai in costume. And if that were true, then there shouldn't be a single fingerprint on this knife. Witness! It's Tuesday, innit? I apologize to all British people here also. This is just a day of apologies. First of all, I'd like to apologize. Please tell me she says rat-ta-ta-ta one more time, please. Why is he moaning at Phoenix? He didn't moan, he growled, because they are alpha wolves together. Edgeworth is the alpha wolf, and Phoenix Wright is his Discord kitten. That's canonical. Looks like I've made your life a tiny bit more difficult, huh, Edgy Poo? Gah. Witness, did you or did you not really see the Nickel Samurai? Well, I guess at first I might have forgotten, but... Are you saying you mixed up Mr. On Guard with the Nickel Samurai, his character on TV? But I mean, I can't really do anything about that now. Look, I was waiting around in front of their doors because, well, I wasn't waiting around for the Nickel Samurai, that's for sure. She was waiting for Aaron Andrews. For Aaron, or what's her name? Adrian Andrews? Adrian Andrews. She wasn't waiting for the Nickel Samurai. All right then. Who were you waiting for around then? That's top secret to anyone outside of security. I have a feeling that you were waiting for Mr. Juan Carita. Am I correct, witness? The way you think, you are a sad amateur with a terrible case of nearsightedness. Amateur? Me? What am I an amateur of? I mean, she kind of ate with that. First day was a bit complicated because it was a sale day, but the rest of the week was a piece of cake. Manager texted me that I'm going to be working weekends. Oh, yay! I'm so happy it went well for you, because, like, getting a new job is so scary. Oh, I'm so happy for you. The hardest part is over, so you did great. So Old Bag was waiting around in front of the victim's room, but it doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Carita. Maybe Phoenix, maybe the Old Bag was waiting around for that person. It's who I think Mia's hinting at. It's certainly possible. Miss Old Bag, you were waiting around for this person to come out of the victim's room, weren't you? Adrian Andrews. Who is this person? This is Adrian Andrews, Mr. On Guard's manager. Oh, of course! Dude, okay, listen. I've been streaming for almost 8 years full-time. I have not had like a normal job in 8 years, and I still remember the stress of starting a new job. Like, that's how much it stuck with me. Like, how scary it was and how, like, stupid I felt every time I messed up. And, like, it's really scary. So I'm so glad it went well for you. I'm very happy for you. But why would the defendant's manager be in the victim's room? It seems that this is the latest rumor in circulation, Your Honor. Oh, this is... I see. The judge seems to be really into the article, if it can be called such a thing. Then this manager with the initials AA, are you saying it's Adrian Andrews? Without a doubt, the witness thought so as well. Luciano, thank you for gifting 3 months of sub to Katrina and making me fart. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. That's very sweet. Thank you. Looks like you found me out. Well, that's fine. I can throw away this whole sworn to confidentiality stuff then. Oh, here she goes again. I love when she breaks NDA. It's so fun. Witness? What in the world are you? Watch out, Phoenix. I've got a bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling. I got some information. Some very secret information from a certain source. That source? E! News. So that's why I was doing my own little investigation. In secret, of course. But what for? Oh, just for myself. Personal reasons and all that. She would watch E! News. Oh my God. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, how will you proceed from here? I really don't want to do this, however, I cannot simply let this point slide. I see. Very well then. Witness, please testify about this secret information. Get ready. This is going to take the wind out of you, youngins. Ra-ta-ta-ta. I know she didn't say it, but she's pointing the gun and she's doing it, so it's okay. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Hi, Becca. I'm having a great day. I'm having a really good day. I'm streaming, and then after stream, I'm gonna go to Dan's and help him clean up some stuff to get ready for baby. And then I think on the way home, I'm going to pick up like some salmon and make a little salmon dinner with like broccoli and rice and stuff. So I'm having a good day. I'm having a really nice day. Also, this cosplay I've been working my ass off on is almost done. So I'm just like very relieved it's almost done. Yeah, my friend Dan, he's one of my closest friends. His wife is pregnant. And she's due in December. So we've been spending like almost this entire year doing house projects to help him get ready for baby. Just like random stuff like weeding his garden and like replanting stuff. He wanted to like tear a few things down, organize, get rid of some clothes and like free up space in the closet. Just like a ton of random house projects. My favorite one we did is he put non-slip strips on his staircase because he's fallen down the stairs a few times. It's not funny. I would never laugh at that. But he's fallen down his stairs a few times. So he was like, well, I'm going to be going up and down the stairs with a baby. I really don't want to fall down the stairs. So we like drilled these like metal things and put like non-slip stuff on his stairs. And we just like sat on the stairs and hung out. It was really nice. So I'm having fun. I love house projects. I'm sure we're all capable of handling this, really. It's not like we're 10 years old. I am.
That on guard is one evil, evil man. He thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal. So to do that, he sent his own manager to get in close with Juan. I cannot condone such dirty tricks, so I took action. Oh, and this is top secret. You got that? Nobody else but you and me know yet, okay?
And this entire courtroom, everyone who's here. Terrubs will finally someone have a shared birthday with. God damn it. I love that this joke is still going. The defendant sent his manager? What a distasteful topic for this court.
What? Nobody's above gossip.
She's right. I'm sorry, but she's right. She's right.
And isn't there a saying, the truth is never pleasant?
Never heard that one before. Mr. Edgeworth, what about this Adrian Andrews person? We have looked into this matter and found that the truth the article proposes is in fact baseless gossip. I need to learn how to do British accent. But should this be true, then this proves that the defendant did bear ill will towards the victim. So this means I have to smash this rumor once and for all. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Be careful, the old bag seems rather excited right now.
That's right. On guard is nothing but your average foul-blooded youth.
Well, as the old saying goes, you gotta burn old bags with fire. He pulls out a flamethrower. Time to fire up the afterburners and hit the highway to the danger zone. Okay. Phoenix has been watching some, like, Top Gun movies. He's been watching Fast and Furious. I might be out of evidence, but not out of options. Not out of bluffs. That's for sure. On guard is one evil, evil man. Hold it. You can't say something like that without proof. That's just slander.
But it's true. That woman was getting intimate with poor Juan. Look, it says so right here, doesn't it? Manager to the stars, Miss A.A.
But the name of the magazine this came from is Gossip Land.
What? Are you saying that gossip is all just a pack of lies? What do you know? I suppose next you'll swear to me that the news is 100% truth.
Again, she kind of ate. I'm really sorry. I'm kind of on her side with this one. I'm kind of on her side.
Honestly, Sonny, you can't discriminate between the news and gossip.
Yes, discrimination is bad, Mr. Wright. Discriminate? When did I do anything like that?
Anyway, On Guard will never get me to say touche.
He thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal. A scandal? What do you mean by that?
You're a dim-witted one, aren't you? I can't believe you don't know what a scandal is. Honestly, what are they teaching kids in middle school these days?
No, I wasn't asking what the word scandal means. Even I know that much.
Well, that On Guard thought he could own a monopoly on popularity.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm kind of on her side. Kind of on her side with this one.
So to do that, he sent his own manager to get in close with Juan.
You don't have any proof that Mr. On Guard did any such thing.
You must be suffering from shock. The shock of hearing the truth. And now, since you're in so much shock, you can't do anything right.
You're right. I can't do anything. But boy, do I wish I could do something about you.
All right then, Sonny, show me what you've got. Can you show me proof that On Guard didn't bear any ill will towards Juan?
I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was because he was technically more popular, but I don't know how to present that. Like technically he is more popular than Juan. I'm gonna say decline. I don't have anything to offer.
See, just as I thought. And you were lecturing me about saying things without proof. You've just given me a free pass to say whatever I want, whenever I want, silly boy.
Me and my big mouth.
That's the way the cookie crumbles for you, anyway.
Cannot condone such dirty tricks, so I took action. So what do you mean by I took action?
Like I already told you, I was lying in wait close to the crime scene. Once that slimy woman came out of Juan's room, I was going to capture her and teach her a good lesson. Something you youngins need.
She was gonna rat-tat-tat-tat her. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Attorney badge. Does this mean anything to you? You were going to teach her a good lesson?
I was going to make her eat the damaging beams of my ray gun.
I knew it. She was gonna rat-tat-tat-tat.
Like this.
Rat-tat-tat-tat. No, stop.
Well, it was too bad that woman didn't come through the door that night.
Oh, and this is top secret. You got that? Nobody else but you and me know yet. I took him to Narnia. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Wait.
What? I'm a busy woman. Tea time with the kids is over.
Secret information that no one else knows yet. If that's true, then how do you know this secret information?
Huh? Well, that's because I'm a pro. Yes, that's it. It's a secret. Even if you drilled a hole into my brain, you'll never find out.
How in the world did that old bat get such a secret piece of information? If you don't be a good... Phoenix? What the fuck? If you don't be a good girl and tell me where you got the secret information, you won't get to go home today. Save it for Edgeworth. Yeah, he's been spending too much time with Edgeworth.
Edgy Poo, what are you doing? Help me.
What do I have to do with this? What do I have to do with this?
Just do this for me. You'll get your reward.
Don't want your reward, but you don't leave me much of a choice. The witness could have gotten her information from anywhere. It's even possible that it was spontaneously made up inside the witness's head. And he lectures me on reckless blabbering. As long as we don't know where this information comes from, it's quite a waste of time to focus on this line of questioning. Where did Old Bag get her inside information? There has to be something I can use to figure this out. It's just another tidbit of gossip, doesn't it? But you can't just ignore it either. Makes your client look bad either way. Well, I don't think I heard anything really out of the ordinary just now. Has to be something we can catch her on. Yeah, when I find it, I'm gonna press the heck out of it. Okay. Could it be the camera? Because Lotta was trying to get a photo of them together. Maybe she stole the camera and saw it? I'm gonna save again. Everyone's being nasty. Nasty. Okay, I'm gonna try the camera. So no one else is supposed to know this secret information, correct? If that's true, then why do you know it, Miss Oldbag?
Why are you looking at me like that? Stop that.
Witness. I hate to say it, but this is how you came to acquire your secret info, isn't it? Because she didn't say she got it from a person. And Lotta's camera's going missing, and she was investigating the same thing, so I think it's the camera. Got her ass! Got her ass! See, this is how I play Phoenix Wright when I've slept well. When I've actually had sleep. The investigative photographer, Lotta Hart. Oh yes, I remember that mischievous girl. She reported that she had lost a certain note that she had written to herself. She reported such a thing? On that piece of paper, she had written down some of her outrageous impressions about the relationship between the victim and Miss Andrews.
What? Outrageous ideas, you say?
No, I said impressions.
Then everything written on this piece of paper is completely meaningless?
Ah, that's it. That's the note.
No. You see, this is something completely different. This is my top secret list of groceries to buy.
I hated her in her original case, and now I kind of love her. Then you're the one who took Miss Hart's note?
I'm a huge fan of wands, that's why. That infamous puffy-haired whippersnapper. She's working with that evil on guard. She said so herself. On guard, I'm his sidekick. She was so happy, smiling like a silly duck. I was only checking what she had written. Edgy Poo, you believe me, don't you? Ugh. I was only trying to help out like the angel I am.
When she's on the stand, she's very funny.
It's only one little piece of paper. I've never taken anything else before.
You really should come with a supply of cheese to match your vintage wine. That was a good one. Well, it was only a piece of paper. I suppose we can overlook this just this once. She looks like she's really sorry. Should I forgive her? No. If I let up on her now, she'll get away. I have to find some way to inflict a deafening blow to the prosecution. Witness, you said that the only thing you stole was that note. Is this correct?
Stole? Why don't you listen more carefully, you annoying brat? I saved this piece of paper from the terrible lonely trash can, that's all.
You're lying, damn it. And I can prove it. Has he ever said damn it? Big day in the Phoenix Wright trilogy. Phoenix Wright said damn it. He's getting really pissed.
Are you putting my credibility under scrutiny again?
Let him say fuck. Let Phoenix say fuck. Oh, I just saw the bar come up. Sorry for all my saves coming, but I want to get a good ending. Miss Oldbag, I don't believe that the note is the only thing you stole that night. Would it not be the camera? So what, do I present the camera again? Oh, could it? Wait, no, they said the guitar was at the studio, so it wouldn't have been the guitar. I guess I'm saying the camera again? Oh, I think I got it wrong. Miss Oldbag, that note was with a camera. Oh! That note was with a camera inside its case, wasn't it? I got it. I got it. A camera? Yesterday, Lotta Hart was raising a huge stink over her camera. She kept saying something like, my sweetie $1,600 camera disappeared on me. Why, witness?
What is it, Gramps?
She's 22 years old. Miss Oldbag is 22 years old. If you have the note, then it is only logical that you have the camera too. Ugh.
Looks like you found me out again, Sonny. Is this the camera you're looking for?
Yes. Sure is. Ugh, that's...
What? Even though I look like this, I'm still a person, you know. I still eat meals like you. I fall in love and borrow things from people.
What a defense to stealing something is being like, I'm just living my life. I'm just living my life. I think your definition of borrow is a little off.
I saw that woman's business card and that's when I noticed it said, Slimebag Celebrity Photographer Extraordinaire. Well, when I saw that, I had to know what sort of picture she had taken. I'm a professional security guard. It's my business to know these things.
I'm just a person. I'm just trying to experience life. That's all I'm trying to do. Oh. Sorry, I was turning up my AC. Bailiff, check this camera's photos. Hurry. We must examine them at once. What's on the photos? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do we have? There is only one photo that seems to be relevant to the case. Please present it to the court. Oh. This is the Nickel Samurai. See, I told you, that's the guy I saw. This proves that the witness was not lying earlier about this matter. Picture taken in the hallway right after the murder. Okay. What does this all mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photo by itself does not prove that the person in it is the defendant. However, in his own confession, Mr. Engard clearly stated that at the time of the murder, he was still in his Nickel Samurai costume. If that is the case, then this Nickel Samurai is the defendant. Yeah, no one can wear a costume except the person who plays a character. We definitely learned that in the last game. How did it come to this? I think this brings us to the end. We have examined every piece of evidence thoroughly. Final comments, Mr. Wright? The court will consider them before we close. Do you agree that this photo is decisive evidence against your client? No. If this photo really is decisive, then we're done for. But if I raise an objection here and blow it, then I would put Maya's life in jeopardy. Okay. That's Phoenix telling me to save my game. I can't make a mistake here. There's only one road out of this mess. This photo that Lotta took, there's something strange with it. Something strange. I can't see. There's something strange with this photo. I knew this was coming, right? I knew this was coming, right? Thank you for the French warning. French content warning. Your thoughts, Mr. Edgeworth? I think we can all agree there's nothing strange with this photo. There's no way for the defense to debunk this photo, even with a bunker buster. Debunk with a bunker buster? Is that what you're planning to do, Mr. Wright? Anyway, please look at the photo one more time. If you really believe you can honestly find something wrong with this photo, then you should only need one chance, correct? How come Edgeworth doesn't get one chance? And Von Karma doesn't get one chance on anything? It's just me. Phoenix is such a doormat. He's like, just letting everyone treat him however he wants, however they want. I can't speak. French is my first language. That's why my English is so bad. I have to find something wrong with this photo. I can't let this chance go by. Where in the heck did she take this photo from anyway? It's all out of focus. Why can't she take a good shot, especially when it counts? Now then, let's hear your objection. What about this photo is strange? He's just walking out of his room. Isn't that his room? Oh no, this is Karita's room. This is Karita's room. Maybe it's the ruffles on the pants, insinuating that they don't fit. I think it might be the ruffles, because I think it wouldn't be ruffling if it was him because they would fit him better, but they're like dragging on the floor, so it would insinuate that whoever's wearing it is shorter than him. Like this costume doesn't fit them. So I'm gonna say it's the ruffles. Wait, did I get it? Did I get it? I would like to direct the court's attention to this one area right here. What are you pointing to? His ankle? Ah! Let's go! Let's go! Let's fucking go! We're so back. After yesterday, we're so back. Good on you for not even needing to look at the picture of him in the court record first. Well, I did look at it because I was trying to see if like the gloves were different or anything. So I did, but I didn't look at the ankles in that photo. And then I looked at it again and I was like, wouldn't it fit him better? I don't know. Guys, I think I might be smart. I think I might be really smart. Guys, I'm like really fucking smart actually. I think I'm like really smart. What are you pointing to? His ankles? If you could see this person's ankles, that would be one thing. However, you can't. And what does that mean? The costumed person in this photo could not have been Mr. Engard. What is the meaning of this? They're playing the music. Guys, I think littlesiha might be gaming. I wonder if you would care to elaborate with actual facts, that is. Let's take a look at the Nickel Samurai's poster. Ah! They're higher than him! You can see his feet! Oh my god, dude! Okay, so I did look at the photo, but I was trying to see if any parts of the costume were different, and I didn't look at his feet. I'm so proud of myself! Let's freaking go! Please pay a particular attention to the area around the bottom of the hakama. His socks. You can see his socks! Exactly. However, in this photo, the Nickel Samurai is clearly holding his hakama up just to walk. He is? I didn't notice that part. Nickel dogs! Nickel Samurai got his dogs out? There is only one explanation for this. The person inside the costume is clearly much shorter than the defendant. Y'all, I might be smart. I didn't even tell you, last night at the housewarming party I went to, we played Jackbox, and we played the one with Murder Trivia Party. I got every single question right. I was so lucky. I escaped alive, and I got every trivia question right. And one of them was about fencing, and I was like, I only know this because I've been watching the Olympics. And every other one was a guess. I was so proud of myself. It's just, my brain is just so wrinkly. Oh. All right, I think I've turned things around for myself this time. That's curious. Huh? What is? Edgeworth is unusually calm today. That's true. He's just letting the trial run itself, as if he's only along for the ride. Maybe he is trying to help me. Maybe even though he's on the prosecution, he's like failing to help me because he's in love with me, because he's in love with Phoenix Wright and me. And then at the end of the trial, when I win, he's gonna propose. He's the one that shot Von Karma. He shot Von Karma. Bro team, I love the emotes you use. They're so good. He shot Von Karma. Along for the ride? What do you mean by that? I can only guess that perhaps he doesn't feel under attack at all. He doesn't feel under attack? Then I haven't damaged his case at all? Mr. Edgeworth, where does this leave us? If the person in this photo is not Matt Engard, then everything the prosecution has tried to prove has become meaningless. I figured it would come to this. What? Right. I have something I want to ask you. I think you have proven that the person inside this costume is not Matt on God. In that case, who is this a photo of? Oh, I think this is how Adrian was sneaking in and out of his room. Avery, I was taking a drink. I'm so sorry. And for that, I'm so sorry. I think it might be Adrian. I'm gonna save them. I can't believe I got that right, dude. I love when I get a big brain question right. I'm like, maybe I am not that dumb, stupid, actually. It's Edgeworth. Oh yeah, he's been seeing multiple people. Don't stress out over this, Phoenix. It's very simple. What you should be focused on is Edgeworth's attitude, don't you think? Yeah, why is he so calm? Mr. Wright, let's hear your thoughts. Who is the person in this photograph? It's Edgeworth. Can I say it just to see what happens? I think it's Pearl. Not Pearl. She is a lot shorter. If I want to see if there's any special dialogue, but I don't think there will be. I'm gonna say it's Edgeworth. Take that. Are you saying this is who you think was in the costume? Well, I know there isn't a lot to back me up here, but sometimes I wonder about you. Do you just pick the first piece of evidence you see? Yes. Yes, I really do. How'd you know? Suspicious that Edgeworth, a huge Steel Samurai fan, wasn't seen at the expo. And also he's gay. Just saying. That's Adrian for sure. I think that was her way of sneaking in and out to go see your boyfriend. Adrian Andrews. If you want to know who that nickel samurai is, it is none other than this woman. And why would you say it must be Miss Andrews? What in the world points you to her? For starters, she's short. Got her. That's it. Your Honor, he's also gay. And she can freely move in and out of Mr. On Guard's room. Finally, she had dinner with Mr. On Guard that night. And how does that all add up? It means that it makes it very easy for her to get a certain item. A knife. A knife? Ivory, you've got a knife? A certain knife with Mr. On Guard's fingerprints all over it. The knife that was used as a murder weapon. Why don't you just say what it is you want, Wright? You. I want you. Pick me. Choose me. Love me. This is insane. This is the first time I've seen you play this game. Oh, bestie, do I have news for you? I have a gaming channel on YouTube with all of my Phoenix Wright playthrough. There's gotta be like at least 50 hours in there. I want your Law and Order. I have to do this now. This is my last chance to turn things around. The defense moves to indict Miss Andrews in the murder of Juan Carita. Oh! It was Miss Andrews who tried to frame the defendant for the crime. They got the same card. The seashell card? Yeah, for sure. Order, order, order. Looks like this trial has hit a most unexpected development. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor? This court is issuing a subpoena for Miss Adrian Andrews. A verdict cannot be passed without first hearing her testimony. All right, this is it. This is kind of bad for us. Mia, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up, please. Huh? What do you mean? If Adrian Andrews is summoned to court as a witness, it means that the trial will go on for another day. One more day? Ugh. If I don't get a verdict today, then Maya. But she already escaped, didn't she? She ran out. She got out of there. I keep forgetting about Maya. Can I be completely honest with y'all? A, I keep forgetting she exists. And B, I keep forgetting that she got kidnapped. Maya who? Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Maya he. Maya ha. Now then, we shall set Miss Andrews' testimony for tomorrow. What am I supposed to do? The judge is about to adjourn the court. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm gonna object. My attorney. That would be so funny if that was her last name. My attorney. My attorney. Now then. Tell judge you need a pissy break. Please, Your Honor, continue the trial. You must pass a verdict today. I can't do that. We cannot hear Miss Andrews' testimony if she is not... I abhor wasting such valuable time. Edgeworth? What are you doing? Your Honor, I request that you please... That's my daddy. That's my sugar daddy. That's my dada. I love him so much. I request that you please continue with today's trial. But we cannot continue due to this unexpected development. Unexpected development? I think you underestimate me, Your Honor. Oh, I think you underestimate me, Your Honor. And what do you mean by that? That Mr. Phoenix Wright would slave his way to subpoenaing Miss Andrews at all is all happening according to plan, even if Wright was a bit slow to catch on. What? Your Honor, these bitches gay. Your Honor, these bitches gay. I demand they be charged with gay. Please, we need him to propose. I need it so bad. What is the meaning of your statement, Mr. Edgeworth? Miss Adrian Andrews is currently waiting in the prosecution's lobby. She is the next witness. That's my daddy right there. Can I just say that? Everything was planned out in advance by that man? Somehow I knew there was no way Edgeworth would overlook Miss Andrews. Looks like this battle is far from over. Man, y'all weren't kidding when you said it's a marathon. I'm very much enjoying everyone catching up on the decades of shipping these two. The funny thing is, like, when I played the first few cases, I was like, all right, shipping them is like, I was like, not everyone has to be gay. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't see how they're gay, but then they truly build up this like tension, and I don't think they mean to do it. I think the writers do it unintentionally, where they make it so romantic. Like Phoenix being like, don't say his name. He left. And then he shows up and he's like, Edgeworth, I never thought I'd see you again. Like they give them so much tension that you're totally right. There's no way to not ship them because of their dialogue between each other. They're so gay. They're so gay. It's absolutely intentional. You think so? I thought it was just like translation where they tried to make it dramatic, but it just comes out as like kind of sexual. The tension is palpable. You could cut it with a plastic spork. It wasn't as intentional in the first game, but after the first game, they ran with it. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. To me, I'm viewing this all as one game because it's the trilogy game. But for sure, if you were like a first-time fan playing them as they came, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, these bitches so gay, Your Honor. Exactly. Very well. We will call the next witness. However, before we proceed, we shall take a 10-minute recess. Please prepare your witness in that time, Mr. Edgeworth. The court will now take a 10-minute recess. Great, because I have to pee. I gotta pee so bad. And I need a 2024 game that makes them married. Super married. Not just married, but super married. Super mega married with like a bunch of kids. Yeah. All right, we're gonna take a small stretch break here. Okay, welcome back. I have more tea. I went to the bathroom, peed, went to the bathroom, peed again, went to the bathroom, all that good stuff. And we're gonna keep playing. I think we're at a recess. Welcome back, thank you. Thank you. I think we're at a recess. So we're going to chill before we talk to Adrian Andrews. I'm so excited. The thing is, I kind of don't think it's her. Not because that one guy's name is Da Killer, but because like I just don't think she's involved. I don't know. I don't think it's her. I think maybe she's also getting blackmailed. Maybe the killer was inside the guitar case. Maybe she took the guitar case in there and the killer was inside the guitar case. We'll see. Oh, yeah, y'all, there's a moment in Adrian's testimony that can be a little rough. Mental health, not the suicide content warning, though it might also come up, but look out just the same. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I haven't played this case, but I've been told that there are like portrayals of suicide and stuff. We have seen like a photo that's not graphic, but still can be like really upsetting. So keep that in mind. And also if anyone needs to leave the stream or stop watching the VOD, like totally understandable. Dude, I can't believe that Adrian, no way, not cool and collected Adrian Andrews. Content warning also for French. By the way, she's your manager. It would have been very easy for her to pull this off. The only person who had easy access to the knife you used at dinner was, well, her. So after the ceremony during the break, huh? I was sleeping like a log the entire time. See, she could have also easily planted that blood-covered button in your hakama. Because she was the one that came to wake me up? Then, dude, you're saying it really was her? Yes, she is the real killer. She was the one who murdered Juan Carita. But why? I thought she was buds with one. She was how you say in Japanifony are buds. Maybe pals, buddies. She has her own agenda. Her own agenda? What are you talking about? I'm sure you'll see by the time this trial's over. Omis, oui. You are, qu'est-ce que c'est? You say, omis? It's giving Saison Marguerite. I don't know what that is, but I accept it as a compliment. Where did you get so much French accent experience? I unfortunately was in Paris for like a whole month last year. I will accept your condolences, thank you. It'll be all right. I'll get you acquitted by the end of today. Get me a verdict that's refreshing like a spring breeze, okay, Mr. Lawyer Dude? Phoenix, you think her motive is related to Celeste Impax's missing suicide note, right? Yes. Miss Andrews depended on Miss Impax as her strength and reason to live. But then Miss Impax suddenly killed herself. It sounds like she left a suicide note and the person thought to have hidden it is Juan Carita, the victim of this murder. I love when they have two cases like intertwine with each other. Love that. It makes it so much more complicated. And that's why I think that Miss Andrews got close to Mr. Carita, all to get the suicide note back. It sounds plausible, but one thing bothers me. What? Who was it that first told us about their relationship? The Gossip Magazine? Or Lotta Hart, I guess? Avery, you will love Great Ace Attorney, I think. Is Great Ace Attorney another game? How many are there? It feels like there's a lot. In a good way, though. Like, I have a lot to go through. There's a few, a lot. Most recent spinoff. Oh, most recent spinoff. It's a different series that takes place in 19th century England? That sounds like Professor Layton with Phoenix's ancestor. Okay, we're getting into the Assassin's Creed of it all, and I kind of love it. Phoenix hopped into the Animus. That's so cool. Oh my god. That's gonna be neat. Better stated, Miss Andrews' dependency issues with regards to Miss Impax. It was Edgeworth. It was Edgeworth? I forgore. It looks like he's still the one in command of this ship. Don't let your guard down yet. I think Edgeworth also got contacted by the murder. I feel like everyone got contacted. Everything reminds me of him. Everything reminds me of him. It's like one of those wet burritos that you get that's like super glizzied out. Everything reminds me of him. I'd let Edgeworth command me. And that's what I'm saying, Max. Max, you really get me. You really get me. Have you seen his fingers when he like points? Those are some bratwurst fingers. God damn. Court will now reconvene. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you please. The prosecution calls the witness subpoenaed by this court. Miss Adrian Andrews, the person who discovered the crime in Mr. Juan Corrida's room. Like what? She also looks like she has a needy miny voice. Like, huh? What is your occupation? I am the manager of the defendant in this case, Mr. Matt on guard. I see. Now then. Before we begin, Your Honor, I have one request. Yeah, sure. What is it? I'm sure everyone in this room is wondering the same thing and would love to find out more about my relationship with the victim. Oh, here she goes. She's about to spill the beans. Yeah, she has the seashell card! That's why when we found it with Maya in the last episode, we were like, oh! After all, it was the topic of a certain weekly magazine recently. No, I have no idea what you mean. I've never even heard of Gossip Land. Didn't even say Gossip Land. If the judge was ever a prosecution witness, he'd do all my work for me. Anyway, I was wondering if you could please tell us about your relation to the victim. Yes, I was seeing Mr. Corrida. I was also aware of the rivalry that existed between Matt and Juan. But this was a private matter between Juan and myself. So it was a fry and bait matter, or was that bait and fry? Reminds me of fishing. All right, Grandpa, let's get you back to bed. All right. But I didn't kill him. No one is accusing you of that. I think there's someone who would beg to differ. I think we all understand your relationship with the victim now, Miss Andrews. Very well then. Witness, please testify to the court about what happened when you discovered the murder that had taken place. First trilogy judge. Oh, do they get rid of him after the first trilogy? Thank God. I hope one of the cases at the end of the trilogy is that he's dead. I'm sorry. Was that too far? I might have taken it a smidge too far. I might have taken it slightly too far. I hope he retires. Not far enough. It was time for the show to start, so I went to get Matt from his room. After that, I went to Juan's room, and there was his dead body. I was in shock. What I saw was naturally the exact same scene as in the crime scene photo. I felt as though I was about to faint, so I pounded myself a glass of juice. Oh, I poured myself a glass of juice. So I pounded back some V8 tomato juice. Wait. Oh, because she was faint, so she had juice to not faint. Okay, I thought she said, I pounded that juice back. Your Honor, I pounded that juice. You poured yourself a glass of juice? That's a very weird thing to do when you find a body. You know what? I think I've seen this photo one too many times. Anyways, let's move on. Yes, sadly, I didn't remember not to touch things at the scene of a crime, and I disturbed the crime scene by moving this one thing, and that is when the fingerprints on the wine glass were made, Your Honor. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Phoenix, she is one cool and collected customer, and she has the brains to match. Yeah, I know. In order to catch a person like her, you have to avoid head-on confrontations. You should disrupt her pacing. Avoid head-on confrontation. So, no objections? Disrupt her pacing. She's the type of woman who is easily thrown off by things inconsistent with her thinking. So you have to attack when she least expects it. The instant you let up on your offense is the instant this trial is over, understand? No. But she's standing still. It's time for the show to start so I want to get mad. And what was Mr. On Guard doing at the time? He was taking a nap. He was worn out from his mini performance as the Nickel Samurai during the ceremony. Mr. On Guard did say he was taking a nap. Then I guess you could say it could not have been taken out of his room, yes? Excuse me? It? What are you? Right? I thought years of school would have taught you how to construct a sentence. If you can't make a sensible sentence with a subject, then I'll make one for you. Watch. Did you, Miss Andrews, remove Mr. On Guard's knife from his room? No. Why is she smiling like that? Well, you wouldn't know, Edgeworth. You left and never wrote me back. We shared one beautiful night of passion, and you never called. You never called. She looks like she's saying that like this. No. That's like the you know the thing I talk about in the highlights of the new emojis that are like nodding and shaking your head? She looks like she's doing the shaking head emoji. No. No. Yeah, no. Wink. No. Subject, verb, object. Right. Did you skip basic grammar? The witness may continue. I love when he speaks to me like that. Love it. After that, I went to Juan's room. And why did you do that? As a friendly gesture, Juan was to make an appearance with the other heroes. So the show was supposed to be a show of friendship, huh? Is that the only reason? I beg your pardon? What are you implying? You went there to go be a little slut, didn't you? You both decided to be two little whores together. You went to his room to queen out. You went in there to queen out. You had a certain goal in mind when you started to get close to him, correct? Oh, for the suicide note, that's right. I keep forgetting about that. Whore queen, yes. So perhaps you had a more personal matter to discuss with the victim. Sorry, but I didn't have any such intentions in mind at the time. I can't get her to talk without a strong piece of evidence, I guess. May we continue now? Witness, what did you see when you got to his room? I think I'm gonna press everything and then I'm gonna go back to that and present the suicide thing. There was his dead body. I was in shock. You were in shock? What? Was I not supposed to be? Miss Andrews is a very calculating person, and despite how close they were, I doubt she had romantic feelings for Mr. Kurita. Anyone randomly stumbling upon a dead body would be in shock, and you can't seriously expect that a young beauty like her would not be shocked. You don't think she's beautiful because you're gay. You're lying in this court right now. Your Honor, he's lying. That goes against the rule of gay. That goes against all the rules of gay. Somehow I don't think beauty has anything to do with being shocked or not. I see. What I saw was naturally the exact same scene as the crime photo. This is the photo you're referring to, correct? Yes, the one with the knife lodged in his chest. And the guitar case was like this too? I really do think the real killer was in the guitar case. I think a human being could fit in there. Especially someone with such a small waist like me. Someone who's so dainty and fragile and demure, such as myself, could fit in that easily. In fact, I might even slip through the cracks of like the opening if someone wasn't careful. Yes, it was open and empty, of course. And then what did you do next, witness? Poured myself some juice. I have a guitar case, want to test it? Well, you're kind of like on the other side of the country. You're kind of far, Max Fiend. Felt as though I was about to faint, so I poured myself a glass of juice. Hold it. What kind of juice? Juice? Yes, there was a bottle of tomato juice on the table, so I helped myself. But you didn't drink any of it, did you? Huh? There were no lip marks left on this wine glass to suggest that anyone drank from it. I wasn't feeling terribly great, so I set the glass down without drinking it. Miss Andrews, I would like to confirm with you one more time. When you discovered the dead body of Juan Carita, you were in great shock, and that's when you poured yourself the glass of juice, correct? And what of it? My mind really was a complete blank at the time. Your mind was a complete blank? I didn't think that was possible for you. Aren't you rude today? I was so dazed that I made one careless mistake, that one thing. What one thing? Never mind, it's no big deal. What was she starting to say just now? Say it. Say it. Wait. I'm scared that if I press too hard, they'll be like, Phoenix, you're fired. Bring out the man-eating piranhas. Miss Andrews, I'm convinced that, as you said, you made a mistake at the scene of the crime. What I really want to know is what this mistake was. Actually, so would I. I'm sorry, it's kind of embarrassing. When I set the glass down on the dresser, I accidentally knocked the flower vase over. So that's why I got wet. Wait, but then hold on. Now hold on a second. She said the guitar case was open when she came over. So if she knocked the vase over, the inside would have been wet. But they said the top of the guitar case was wet. So clearly the guitar case was closed when she went in there. Now hold on just a second, you little whore. Now hold on just a second, you little whore. Nice pants though. Then who was the guitar? Who was driving the guitar? Flower vase? Are you talking about the one on the floor in the crime photo? This mess of glass shards? It was originally on top of the dresser, but when I bumped into it with my elbow, it fell onto the guitar case. Why did you withhold such an important piece of information? I'm sorry. I thought that since the crime scene was already in disarray, that people would simply assume the vase was just another part of the mess. Oh my God, this bitch. Clumsy elbows. I too have clumsy elbows. I've never seen a dead body before, and I think if I discovered a dead body, I would literally just like fall over and take everything around me with me. Like, you know those comedy scenes where someone like accidentally bumps into a lamp and the lamp falls over and knocks over a bookshelf, and then the bookshelf falls over and knocks over a vase, and then the vase falls over and breaks a TV, and like, that would be me. That would be me. Looks like yet another fact has come to light here. Please add this and anything else you have to reveal to your testimony. I'm sorry, but I have nothing more to add. I didn't touch anything else. I was the one who knocked the flower vase over where it fell into the guitar case. Okay, so now the question is, where do I present this piece of evidence? Okay, she doesn't have anything else about it, so I'm gonna present it here. There's some water, but only on top of the lid, chat room. Only on top. I got you, you little slut. I just want everyone to know that when I call her a whore and a slut, it's with love. It's not with degradation. It's with love. Like when you're like, your girlfriend looks good and you're like, oh my God, bitch, you look good. It's like that. I got you, you little bitch. You testified that you knocked the flower vase over. Is this correct? Yes. And are you sure it fell onto the guitar case? Is there some problem with what I said? I got you, you murderer. Whore, but in an icon kind of way. Slut, affectionate. It's not some problem, it's a major problem. Or for me in Edgeworth, it's a gager problem. Anyways. It's true that the top of the guitar case was wet with water. However, that's exactly what is so strange. Miss Andrews, you testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case. However, if that were true, the case should have gotten wet on the inside, not the outside. It's one big problem. That's very true. Furthermore, there is one other strange thing about this guitar case. And what is that? Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. The remains of the vase are scattered on the floor. And what is wrong with that? If the guitar case was open when the vase fell, they'd be on the inside. The glass shards should be inside, not outside the case. So it was closed. 'Twas closed. I think whoever killed him, and then heard her coming, hid in the guitar case. She knocks over the thing, leaves. And then when she leaves, then that person leaves the guitar case. Who is it? Da killer. None other than Da killer. Sorry. I need to turn the volume down on that one. I'm really sorry. Who was it? Pearl. Pearl. What is your point, Wright? That the case was closed at the time the vase was knocked over? Is that all? No. Think back to what Miss Andrews testified to. She said that that other than the vase, she didn't touch anything else. Ugh. Yes, that's right. She did implicitly say she didn't touch the guitar case. But this whole matter with the guitar case is a dead end. The bright red guitar was found at the studio. It has no bearing on this case at all. There could have been something in it, though. She was looking for the suicide note. She was looking for the suicide note. She was looking for the suicide note. She was hoping the suicide note would be inside the guitar case. He could have cut a little slot in the guitar case, put the suicide note in it. Woo! Ooh! Rat-ta-ta-ta! Rat-ta-ta-ta! That may very well be. However, the empty guitar case does seem to have no relation to this case, doesn't it? Seems that there is no deeper meaning to the guitar case. Well, Mr. Wright, do you think we need to hear more details? Yes. But not before I say first. Yes. The empty guitar case. I believe this is a crucial piece of the puzzle. Heh. Sometimes when he says heh, I read it in like the Discord voice of, heh, I can't believe anyone would reach for the straws like this. I read it like as like a cosplayer. I can't not read it like that. I can't believe anyone would reach for straws like this, but it is you. That's his voice now. Is my Discord kitten losing his case? Hey, Princess, you think you got the best of me, Princess? Can't believe I'm doing this either. All right, I'll follow along for now. Miss Andrews, please testify to the court about the guitar case. Yes, Your Honor. I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. But it's not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all. As for why I opened the case, even I don't know. I think that's a lie. I'm gonna call her on that. I think that's a lie. I think she was looking for the suicide note. That's a fucking lie. And I'll prove it. And I'll prove it. Looks like this really wasn't a very important point. Judge, it was important. and quit your job. This wastefulness is such a familiar feeling by now that it's almost comforting. Like, I opened it, but, like, I don't know why. Bye. Hi, Queen Anime Fangirl. How are you? Anyway, I'll just go ahead and start the cross-examination. Using anyway to change the topic. A convenient escape for a weak man. I'll show you how weak you can get. Sorry. I'm sorry. Your Honor, your mom. Anyway, let's bang. Homosexuals. I love playing this game. It's so fun. I love playing this game. I'm gonna press on everything just to be safe, but I'm pretty sure it's that last one. I'm like pretty sure it's the last one. During your testimony just now, did you remember those events clearly in your mind? Well, you see, are you sure you're the one who opened the guitar case? She's waiting for someone to tell her if she should answer or not. Sounds like her dependent side is taking over. Well, Miss Andrews? Yes, it was me. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. So you opened the guitar case then? Yes, well, maybe. I think she's like also being blackmailed by the killer. I don't know. I kind of think if she did do it, she didn't have a choice. Maybe the killer was like, I have the suicide note, and if you kill him, I'll give it to you, or something. I don't know. Why did you open the guitar case? Huh? Mr. Kurita's dead body was right there in front of you, wasn't it? I would think that the first thing you would do is call for help, not open a guitar case. As the witness has said multiple times, when she found the dead body, she was dazed. Maybe I was curious to know if the bright red guitar was all right or not. Oh my god, a dead body! Is the guitar okay? I thought maybe the criminal took it. Why would she care about the bright red guitar? But getting back on topic. It's not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all. Was it really empty? I was just wondering if maybe when you opened the case, the guitar was still inside. How long have you been a lawyer, Mr. Wright? Have a little professionalism. The bright red guitar was found at the studio. These trials would be over in half the time if you would just pay attention. Yes, pay more attention, Mr. Wright. Sorry. I just can't stop focusing on Edward's giant fingers. His fingers are so big. As for why I opened the case, even I don't know. Okay, this is it, chat. I'm gonna say she was looking for the suicide note. And she assumed he hid it in there. So I'm gonna say... I'm gonna present the suicide report for Celeste. Because it says in it, was her suicide note taken? Or hidden, sorry. Oh, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Okay. My bad, my bad, my bad. I feel like it is that, though. What if I present it here, where she says the case was empty? No. Okay. Okay, I'll press it here. Was that because you were shocked and dazed at discovering the victim's body? Yes, that's probably it. I'm not going to get anywhere if I continue pressing her like this. The only way to make her talk is with evidence. I guess I should give it a try. Come on, Phoenix. We can't afford to let up on her now. Wasn't planning on letting up, but she's at her weakest now, so this is our chance. Yeah, if we had a weapon to hit her with. Hey, Phoenix, chill. When in doubt, attorney's badge. I'm sure a weapon is hiding somewhere in the court record waiting to be found. Oh my god, thank you. Must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. It's not a big deal though. Case was empty. As for why I opened it, even I don't know. Are they telling me to present the knife? I don't know why I would present the knife, though. Because they said, oh, there's got to be a weapon in here somewhere. No. I don't know. It's not a big deal, though. The case was empty after all. As for why I opened the case, even I don't know. I could try to present the radio and be like, you're getting blackmailed, but I don't think... Even if that is the case, I think it's too soon. Sorry, my nose itchy. I don't know. I'm kind of stumped. Did you try the other note? The one of her attempting suicide? We could try that. As for why I opened the case, even I don't know. Yeah, we could try the other one. No. I really do think she was looking for the suicide note, but I feel like it's telling me I'm wrong. Why would she open the case? The only thing I can think of is she wanted the suicide note. What if I present the person? What if I present Celeste? No. Okay. I think I kind of know the answer to this, but chat, am I looking to present evidence or a profile? I'm pretty sure it's evidence. Evidence, okay. Oh, fuck. The case was empty. Ugh, I really don't know. Also, if she knocked over the vase, wouldn't she have knocked over her cup also? I'm kind of confused about all this. As for why I opened the case, even I don't know. My brain fell out of my ass. I got no clue. Yeah, I really don't know. Fuck it, attorney's badge. Can I get, like, not an answer, but, like, a hint? Because I don't know. You're a little bit ahead. Focus on the guitar case itself and the what, not the why. Okay. The what, not the why. Of the guitar case? I still don't know. What the fuck? Bears Karita's fingerprints. Could I say, like, Karita's fingerprints were on it, so there was something in it? Oh, no, that wouldn't... Oh, I got it. Oh, because her fingerprints weren't on it. Because her fingerprints weren't on it. I'm so dumb. Cleo, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. Me stupid. There's no way you were the one who opened the guitar case. Why would you say that? It's elementary, my dear. It's elementary, my dear. Yeah, Lemon, you are really good with hints. Because I find that sometimes when I ask for hints, someone will be like, present guitar case. I'm like, okay, that wasn't a hint. But you are very good at them. Because the only fingerprints on this guitar case are those of the victim. Ah! That's what I hear every time one of them goes, ah! What is it, Miss Andrews? You shouldn't assume that I must have left prints just because I touched the case. She's so cunty when she smiles like this. She's so cunty. What do you mean? What if I were to tell you that I was wearing gloves at the time? She was in the costume, baby. Gloves? But why would you be wearing gloves at the time? It was the night of the award ceremony, so of course I dressed up for the occasion. Yes, now I remember. I'm almost sure I was wearing a pair of thin gloves. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, it seems the witness was wearing gloves at the scene of the crime. That's strange. You were wearing gloves? Isn't that a little strange? Why is that strange? Do you have something that would prove I was not wearing gloves at the time? No. Oh, because you fucking put the glass down, dummy. Because you literally put the fucking glass down. I have your proof right here, this wine glass. The wine glass? You left your fingerprints very clearly on this wine glass. Even if you took your gloves off when you poured yourself this glass of juice, wouldn't you think it was just a little strange that you put your gloves back on just to open the guitar case? She broke her glasses and had another pair in her boobs. I have a rule about not wearing gloves when pouring juice. It's a personal boundary. Looks like you hit the nail on the head this time. What do you mean? I believe that guitar case plays a very important role here, but it's just an empty case. I wonder if it really was empty, though. But the guitar, the bright red guitar was at the studio. Phoenix, drop all your presumptions. What was in the guitar case was not the bright red guitar. It was the moiter. Say it, Mia. Say it. You don't mean it was a bright white guitar? Wait, that's not right either. I admit it would be unnatural for someone to do that. So the witness was not wearing gloves, despite the fact that on the case... Your Honor. Sorry, Your Honor. This is obviously the defense's usual misdirection tactic at work. Steer the court towards an unrelated topic and lull us all into his misguided... It's moide. No, Your Honor, please recall that Miss Andrews had testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case, which means that the case was closed when the crime took place. However, it is wide open in this photo of the crime scene. I am sure this guitar case has some relation to the murder. If you are so sure, Wright, then I'm sure you can somehow substantiate your outrageous claim, correct? Please, enlighten us as to why that guitar case has anything at all to do with this murder. Now's my chance, y'all. Now's my chance. The murderer was inside the case. Because no one said, they said it was closed, but they didn't say it was locked. They didn't say it was locked. That's all I'm saying. Can you do that, Mr. Wright? Well, let's suppose for a second that the bright red guitar was not the only thing that could have been in the case. The bright red guitar not being the only thing? You don't, oh. He said black guitar! So you intend to push your theory that the case was not empty? Is that it, Wright? I wouldn't say something I didn't intend to prove. Deflate that head of yours. You haven't proven anything yet. Now then, let's have it. What was inside the case at the time of the murder? Oh. I have to say, I wanted to say it was the killer. Oh, that'd be so fucking funny if it was Miss Oldbag. I wanted to just say it was the killer. It was Maya. She was there the whole time. Did I save? I think I saved. Oh, I'll only lose one anyway, so it's fine. Oh. I'm gonna guess. Could it have been Lotta? Maybe it was Lotta that left with the car. Oh my God. Okay, I think I saved. Present the guitar case. Present your attorney's badge. It was my attorney's badge. Oh no, but she's the one that took the photo of the samurai leaving. Maybe it is a thing. Maybe I should try the suicide note now. Something like that be inside a guitar case, let alone this one. Why, Mr. Wright, why? Well, I just thought it might have been possible. I have a suggestion. Why don't you put that in the void where your brain is supposed to be? I do think it was a person, but I don't know who. Not the only thing that could have been in the case. Bright red guitar was the only thing? You don't mean. Okay, I'm gonna say old bag. I'm gonna say old bag. I'm gonna say it was Wendy. What it was Max's bust. It was Max's bust. What if someone moved Matt on guard into the guitar case while he was taking a nap? I'm gonna say it was the security lady. It's Wendy Oldbag. Never mind. I do think it was a person. I do think it was a person and I'm standing by it. I'm standing by it. It was a human being. Okay, I'm saving here so I can skip all this dialogue. Oh. And also there's no way it was Lotta because she would have taken a photo, so it couldn't have been. Maybe it wasn't a person. But then how else would it open? Let's say the radio transceiver. Maybe there was a radio transceiver in there that told, oh no, but she couldn't have opened it. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, chat room, am I presenting a person or evidence? Help. evidence? It's evidence? What the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna guess, I already tried the suicide note, it didn't work. I'm gonna guess the radio transceiver, and I'm gonna guess she's also being blackmailed. Never mind. Could it be a duplicate costume? Maybe it's a duplicate costume for the Nickel Samurai. Because someone left wearing it to frame him. Let's go. This is a photograph. I appreciate your commitment to this theory, though. And I stand by it. I think the murderer was in there. I stand by it 100%. Yes, but what is important is what is in that picture, Your Honor. In this picture? It doesn't take a genius to see what I mean. What I'm proposing is, inside the guitar case was the Nickel Samurai, the hero's very own costume. Wait. I get there eventually. I just need a little nudge along the way, you know? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Right. Are you saying that the witness opened the guitar case to take out a costume? What insane point would there be to doing something like that? That insane point would be to wear the costume, of course. Miss Andrews put it on to hide her identity so she could make her escape. But then how'd she open it if her fingerprints aren't on it? That's the question, how'd she put it on? After all, you couldn't let anyone see you leave, could you, Miss Andrews? I refuse to accept your theory. Do you have anything to support such a preposterous idea? Just outside the door was an investigative photographer who was starving for a big scoop. And in the end, she managed to get this shot, correct? You mean this photo? I was gonna say that. Kurita wanted her to wear it while they were smashing. It's true. I heard that was true in Gossipland. It looks like we've wandered into quite another mess again, haven't we? Nice job, Phoenix. Well, you know my strategy. Speak first, think later. So true. That's so mean. So the real murderer was hiding inside a costume. Wait 1 second, Your Honor. The Nickel Samurai's costume would have been Mr. Madame-Gard's. Why would something of the defendants be in the victim's room? And inside the guitar case of all places. True. That is a little baffling. Mr. Wright, the court would like to hear your thoughts. What was this Nickel Samurai costume doing inside the guitar case? I think it was a spare, because it came from the same studio. Someone at the studio could have swapped out the guitar with another costume, because... Oh, wait, they're from different studios. I'm gonna say... it doesn't matter, I can save. I'm gonna say it was a spare. Mr. On-Guard did not take his costume off during the break period. In that case, the costume we are talking about was a spare one. What? Then, are you saying that on the night of the murder, there were 2 Nickel Samurai costumes at the Gatewater Hotel? Yeah, because the real one didn't even know there was going to be a confession. So someone had a spare costume so they could do that fake confession thing and ruin his life or whatever. I still don't know what the confession was. Yes, that is what I'm saying. And how do you explain the costume that was inside the guitar case? It would mean that the victim himself had brought this spare to the ceremony on purpose. Oh my God, this is literally the Steel Samurai thing all over again. It's literally the Steel Samurai all over again. I've been to this rodeo one too many times, brother. But why? The victim, Mr. Kurita, was the Jammin' Ninja. Why would he secretly bring the Nickel Samurai spare costume with him? What could be the reason behind such a peculiar act? And therein lies the sticking point. What are you mumbling to yourself about now? Have you just been rambling all this time without any sense of inner monologue? Huh? No, Mr. Wright, please explain yourself. Why do you think the victim had the Nickel Samurai spare costume? Oh, Jesus, it keeps going. I think it was to do the confession. I can show them the ticket and be like, he was going to make a fake confession or whatever. Phoenix, are you sure you can explain this one? Think carefully before you answer, and then answer with gusto. I believe in you. All right, this is what I think. The reason the victim brought the Nickel Samurai's spare costume to the hotel was to do the confession. What is this? Ah! Listen, I needed one off day to rest, regain the wrinkles in my brain, and now I'm back to 100%. Now I'm back to 100%. Never mind the fact that I keep asking you guys for hints, but that's pointless. Oops, I almost pulled an Adrian and knocked over my water tumbler. Oh no, not pulled an Adrian. On the night of the murder, after the stage show, the Nickel Samurai was going to hold a special press conference. A press conference? Yes, the Nickel Samurai was supposed to confess something at this conference. I heard about this as well. For once, you're not making something up right. But what struck me as strange was that Mr. Engard himself said that he had no idea he was supposed to be holding a press conference that night. But how can that be? The way I see it, that can mean only one thing. The conference was set up by none other than the victim, Mr. Juan Carita himself. The victim? Thank you, but the Jesus, for the 2 months. Let's go, brain wrinkles. Do I have that on here? Oh. I'm pretty sure I do. Snoring. Found it. Oh. Yes. The spare Nickel Samurai costume was prepared for that very conference. Mr. Carita was going to hold the press conference as the Nickel Samurai. He was going to dress up as the Nickel Samurai and hold a conference? But why would the victim do such a thing? That's something I don't quite know yet. However, what I am concerned with right now is what he intended to reveal at that conference. The Nickel Samurai was going to confess something? And by confess, I'd wager he was going to reveal something about himself. Which means that Juan Carita, posing as the Nickel Samurai, was going to speak about Matt Engard. Yes, I guess that is what it would mean. But if that's the case, that's not a confession. That's public disclosure. Oh, who cares, you nerd? Who cares? Put your actually moment away. Who cares? Miss Andrews? I can see why you are pros at what you do. Pardon me? Yes, just as you say, the press conference was set up by Juan. Got her. Excuse me. Miss Andrews, please offer us an explanation for this. I was the one he asked to help set it up. And the person who prepared that second costume for him, that was also me. You? Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway. He was going to ruin him, huh? Looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. What? And do you know what the secret of Mr. Engard's is, Miss Andrews? That's something only Juan knew. I don't know what it is. I see. I've probably been coming off quite suspicious to everyone, but that's to be expected. I've been trying to protect Matt, after all. Protect Mr. Engard? And yet again, another strange bit of truth comes to light, it seems. Miss Andrews, if you could, please tell us the truth about your behavior. Yes, Your Honor, I understand. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. I kind of want to stop here because I want to end soon anyway, but also if I stop like mid-testimony, I'm going to forget everything. So can I save here? Oh, I can save here. I think I'd like to save here and pick up again tomorrow when we play more tomorrow. Just so I don't get confused, because like taking a break halfway through and then coming back is kind of hard. How long are we anyways to the end? I don't know, because this is my first time playing, so I'm not sure. I'm really enjoying this one. It is long, but I am enjoying it. It's really good. It's just, it's one of those cases where the answers are really tricky for me. Big stretch from my boy Wasabi. Do you want to come say hi to everybody? He jumped up by himself. You want to come say hi? Come here. You can step over. I know. You can step over the microphone. Wee! Wasabi, say hello to the chat room. Hi, Bubby. Hi, Bubby. Little Bubby boy. I love him. The chat says hi. They're saying hi to you. Hello. Are you drooling? He's drooling. We got him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. Okay. I'm ending right now. Oh, he drooled all over me. Ew. I'm ending right now. Can you get off my desk and let me end, please? Please? Excuse me. Or just sit in my lap. Just sit right here and wait. Yeah, we'll end here for today and come back tomorrow because I think this is a good stopping point so I can like hear a new testimony tomorrow and like get used to it and learn everything. Oh, he like, there's drool running down my arm. Jeez. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching today. You didn't upload the VOD that Edgeworth came back? Not a demand, just a question? I did it? Oh. Oh my God. My baby boy. Give me literally 5 minutes and I'll cuddle you. Literally 5 minutes. I know. Look at my pants. Wasabi, 5 minutes. I'll look into the VOD. I'll look into the VOD thing. I can't actually see my computer because he's literally on the desk. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I had a lot of fun. Okay. Sir, I'm trying to work. I'm covered in drool now. I got drool here. I got drool here. My baby. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Do you want to say anything? Do you have anything to say? Thank you. He boobied on my pants. Yeah, we'll keep playing tomorrow. I'll check out the VOD thing. Thank you for letting me know. And we'll play some more tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it.